All right, first move this week, we're gonna do a split stance kickstand hinge. So our stance is gonna be a little off. We're gonna have our weight in this front leg. It's a normal kickstand stance, we've done this before, and we're gonna hinge. So I've got all my weight in this front leg, and I'm gonna stand up. I'll be in the hex bar if you're comfortable with it. You can always use kettlebells or dumbbells if you're not. So get in that stance, and I'm gonna drive off that left leg. Same rules apply for the regular hex bar and hinge. So we're gonna have tension, get a big stretch here in the back side, drive off that ground. So I'm pushing my left foot through the ground, standing up strong. I'm gonna do 6 to 8 on each side. Then I'm gonna hit the sled with a simple push, down and back, boom, here. If you don't have a sled, we're gonna use bounds. So the bounds be here, drop those hips back, jump forward, land soft. You can either continue to jump forward or you can turn around here, jump back, forward. So we're gonna do a little tweak here. If you're doing the bounds because you don't have a sled, we're gonna do the bounds before we do the deadlift. If you're using the sled, I wanna do the sled after the deadlift. So a little funny tweak there. Either way, we're gonna do 6 to 8 bounds, then head into the 6 to 8 each side on the hinge. Remember that split stance where our feet are here, and I've got all my weight in this forward leg. And then if you're doing the sled, we'll do the sled after the hinge. Okay, so again, jump before the hinge, push the sled after the hinge, but only do one of them, don't do both. We're gonna do 4 complete sets. Make sure you rest for about 2 minutes after that, after your second exercise. So our next move is gonna be a bridge press with a hip thruster. So I'm gonna set up in my normal bridge position, but low, my arms low. I'm gonna do a hip thruster and press at the same time, and then pull back down. So a little coordination here, but I'm gonna press my feet down to the ground, and my knees are gonna send forward as I press straight up. Notice how the weight is above my shoulder and chest. It's not back here above my head. I pull down, I press up. I pull down, I press up. You can spice that up by dropping one foot, driving out. I like to keep the same side foot on the ground, so if I'm pressing with my right, I'm gonna keep my right foot on the ground. I'm gonna do 10 on each leg. Then I'm gonna do a reach row. So I'm gonna sit down low. I'm gonna reach out, sit my butt down, row up to my hips, set it back out. Row to my hips, set it back down. Row to my hips, set it back down. Okay, making sure that I reach out as far as I can with my hips, and then row back, big solid. It's a half kneeling banded rotation. I've got my outside knee up and I'm loading my weight in the front here. I'm gonna keep my arm posted up against the wall here, and then I'm gonna open up super big here. Open up super big. So I'm trying to push this hand into the wall as I open up. And I'm not just moving with this outside arm. I'm pushing in so that I can open up, most importantly, this joint here between that inside shoulder and torso. I'm gonna open up as big as I can, pause, and then return. I never lose slack in the band. Out, back in. I control this return. Notice how I'm not slinging my legs and hips around. I'm trying to keep my hips and pelvis and legs still while I move up top here at the torso. Open up big, come back in. Open up big, come back in. Both feet, I'm gonna jump over an imaginary post. If you wanna put something up high, like a little plyo deal, that's fine. So we're gonna finish this out with an awesome little leg blaster. I love finishing leg day with these. Gets our heart rate up at that high intensity cardio, so that kind of hit stuff that people love. It's a great little finisher. Kind of low weight, not a lot of resistance, but we're gonna introduce a lot of plyometrics. We're also gonna introduce some lateral rotational movement, which I love. I'll show you some options if you're not able to jump. That won't be a problem at all. This is a great little finisher for the legs. We're gonna start off with a lateral jump. We're gonna be on both feet. If you wanna put a little barrier up here, that's fine. Make sure it's something that you're not gonna trip over, or that if you do happen to clip it, it'll kind of fly away and not bother you, not trip you up. So we're gonna go for height here. We're jumping up and over. And I'm trying to land in the exact same spot every time. My arms go with my body. And I'm gonna do 10 jumps left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, count every time we jump. From there, I'm gonna do a rotational jump. I'm gonna jump up and I'm gonna go 180 degrees. If you're able to jump a whole lot, you can go a little further, that's fine. But 180 should be able to get you pretty good. I'm gonna try to land in exactly the same spot each rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After that, right into it, no rest. I'm gonna be in a step back position. I'm gonna stay low and step forward. Every time I go back, I count 1, 2. Notice how I'm staying low, I'm not going up. 4, I'm gonna complete 10 on that side, then I'll switch. Again, no rest. Just like a normal running pattern or walking pattern, my opposite arm will be up. Again, 10 on that side as well. Next, we're gonna go to 20 air squats. If you wanna grab a med ball for some weight, again, no rest here. We've got 20 air squats. And then you get to rest. So we're gonna complete 4 rounds of that. Give yourself 60 seconds, 120 seconds. Let that heart rate come back down. These legs are gonna be on fire. It's a great way to end your workout. Huge cardio bang, huge leg burnout. Have a lot of fun.